Hello, welcome Ellie Toys, and welcome back to Diagon Alley. Oh my gosh, we are so close to finishing this massively, mammothly magical build. As I have mentioned before, if you've seen the previous videos, there are gazillion pieces in this set, and there are 4 modulars, and we have built 3 of them so far. And if you haven't seen those, make sure you check them out because they're just packed full of fantastic stuff. Like stuff, that's my word for everything. But it is, they're full of stuff. So much stuff. Let's add some more stuff. This is the 4th one. This is the last of, I'm sad, but I'm happy. This is the last one. Gosh, just a roller coaster of emotions. This is quality Quidditch supplies and the daily profit all squished into one big, cool Lego building. So we need bags 6, 7, and 8, and 9. Oh, we don't need 5 different numbers like we have for the others. So we've got 2 bags of 8. We've got 2 bags of 9. And we've got, I'm not doing these sequentially, so I hope that doesn't break your brain. 3 bags of 6. Now that's new because the other ones have all had just 2 of each colour. 2 bags of 7 with a cool printed window piece in there. We've got our sheet of stickers and we have got our big grey base plate just like the others to get started on. And first up, let's put together whoever this is with white pants and a Hufflepuff Quidditch uniform. I love it! Oh, it's yellow, which is why I particularly love it. Okay, and this minifigure has a black head, so not an actual minifigure. We'll be using that a little bit later in this build, but let's get on with the build and then we will see where that goes. So we've got our cobblestoning going along the front, which we have seen on all of the other builds, and of course they have to match because they're all part of the same set and the same Diagon Alley, so they all have to match. That would make perfect sense. We've got the tiling, the dark tan tiling going along the front as well. Once again, we've seen this on the other buildings in this set, but we get to start putting in some distinguishing features for this particular building. A distinguishing colour scheme. So none of the other buildings have got a pink exterior like this one does for the second floor, but down on the bottom floor it's actually quite sedately coloured. And then we get the second pink story. Woo! Okay, now we have got a stack of newspapers all on that slant, so that's so cool. My gosh. Okay, this goes in here. This crate goes in this little tiny space on the side, which I'm assuming is the space we've got for the daily profit. It's not a lot of working space. Maybe not a lot of work actually gets done. Got a have you seen this wizard poster, which we've seen on one of the other building walls. And here there are a whole world of daily profit headlines and missing posters and interesting things on the wall inside the daily profit. Got steps going into the quality Quidditch supplies shop. Oh, it's exciting. It's all starting to come together. I love the different window shapes and stars and the brickwork on all of these different buildings. They're all different, which is a silly thing to say really, but it's interesting. It makes it so interesting to build. Got a whole heap of grey brickwork for the daily profit and a fantastic sticker for the front door. That's so, the front door opens out onto the pathway because obviously the people in the daily profit don't care if they knock the people off the pathway when they go out. Because I noted on the other ones, the other buildings, the doors actually open inwards. Okay, so our Hufflepuff display mannequin is holding a broom in that nice big window space, which I can tell it's a display window space, even though it doesn't have any glasswork in at the moment, but you can tell it's going to very soon. All right, now what do we get? I don't know, what do we get? We get some sort of a shop display. We've got red, we're making a yellow of the same, exactly the same, a grey, exactly the same, goes over here and in the middle. Oh, okay, so these are all the colours of the Quidditch teams. So we got Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Gryffindor, and the grey is supposed to be Ravenclaw, is it? Why could they not use blue? I'd feel ripped off if I was Ravenclaw. Why is that grey? Okay, that's curious. All right, on the wall, yet another, gosh, they really want to find this wizard. I wonder who it could possibly be. Got pink walling going up here. The pink cakes, it just makes me smile and giggle. QQS as the quality Quidditch supplies as the stepping, like, what do you call that thing? A mat that coming into the welcoming mat. And on the little display mat that we've just made to the side, we have this really, really awesome designed display area for the Quidditch for the bludgers. Are they all bludgers? Is the brown one on the top just a different type of bludger? It's not rounded over on the top. It's different. Ooh, okay, so a bludger display. A nice looking door, which once again opens inwards. Oh, we got the first of the brooms. This one has got a handle on it. Okay, so is this either a beginner's broom with a handle on it, or do they all have handles on it? Or because it's in the... Oh, it must be the best new broom. So it must be a thunderbolt or a firebolt or something auspicious and fantastic to have key placement in the window. Oh, this is getting exciting. Definitely pink going up on the sides, nice sedate brown on the front, and the reddy brown grey overarching beams at the back and supporting beams going along. We are at the end of that series of bags. Nothing strange there, so that's good. We can go on to bag number 7. And now we get an actual minifigure. We finally get Ron! Yay! After so many bags and builds, we've got Ron. And he doesn't have a new face or new hair. The Gryffindor robe is the same as Hermione and Harry were wearing, but it's so good to see Ron. Need a bit of comic relief. Right, so this whole bag, according to the instructions, because I've looked ahead, is actually, we're going to be building the front window in isolation, and then we're going to be installing it, the whole thing, the front facade, onto the building that we've just already made. So let's make that happen. Let's do that. Let's put it all together, and then put it all together. Oh, we got fantastically printed window pieces. I really like them. Tell me, I'm curious, how many of you who are actually watching this are intending to get Diagon Alley and integrate the buildings into an existing Lego city? So not keeping them as magical buildings in a Diagon Alley, just changing them up, maybe leaving the stickers off and putting them in your Lego city, because they would totally work. You won't have to change very much, I don't think. They would work so well in an oldie worldy setting. I love them. I think they're gorgeous for so many reasons. So we've made a door frame. We've got 2 nice big display windows on either side. And now we've got to put all the little bits on the top to make sure that everything holds together and they are in the right place. Okay, looking good. Now we get our quality Quidditch supplies sign, which I have pre-put the stickers on because I'm just tired of putting stickers on straight. It's really tough. A lot of stickers in this entire build. 4 big sheets of stickers, and Weasley's Wizardly Wheezies. Whizzes almost broke me, apart from not being able to say it. Weasley's Wizarding Wheezes. I think that's right. I need to see it written down to actually get it correct. But that had so many stickers, and oh my goodness, I could not get those things on straight, no matter how hard I tried and how many different times I did it. But I did my best, and they don't look too dodgy, so that's where we're going to have to stick at. I have done something wrong here, so that's busy. Okay, so that's supposed to have gone on around the back. Yep, okay, so the signage out the front got a golden snitch and 2 red quaffles, such a funny word. They are just hanging freely in the front there. Now we get to put this on the side on those hinged pieces, and that looks so awesome, except for the fact that my front little display thing there kind of waggles in the breeze, but that's okay. We're up to bag number 8, and we're running into a problem. That's not right. This is not how there's supposed to be a gap between the grey brick and the green bricks. So I've done something wrong when I installed the front window on. So I've actually rebuilt it. Those green bits had to be a whole another stud forward. Putting it back on, and it's supposed to slant in like that on the sides. So made a little bit of a problem there, but that's okay. I fixed it up, and now we have got the right spacing going on at the back for the next load of bricks. It's lucky that I picked that up when I did. Actually, I couldn't have continued the build if I hadn't have fixed that up, because it wouldn't have sat properly. It would have just been completely askew. So that's fixed. Now we get to work over here on the Daily Profit. We've got another floor on top of the Quidditch supplies place. Nice smoothed over sides of the front door. I really am loving the old-fashioned door for the Daily Profit. And this part here is the ornamentation, the scroll work, fancy scroll work that goes over the top of the door. This is so phenomenal. I just love building this sort of stuff because I can't come up with this on my own. I can't figure out how to do all these cool curlicues and scrolly things, and it just looks so fantastic. Look at that. Look at that front entryway. It's just posh and gorgeous. All right, the Daily Profits front door is probably the most extravagant part of the whole thing, because at the moment all that is inside is a crate full of newspapers. Now we get our second layer. Our second story, which is pink, 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 grey, brown, pink, 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 grey, brown, pink, grey, grey, pink, 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 grey, brown, brown. Oh, I think you've got the picture, the pink picture. It's pink. The second level is pink, and I love it. I can see that we have left spaces for windows. They're going to be going on, be built in isolation and then installed. But now we got lots of walls to go on. Spider web up here. So really, there's no second floor for the Daily Prophet. There's just a massive, big, tall, a tall area. I have to see what's going on there. Some more Quidditch robes. There's a bit of blue at least this time. Blue with the grey. Ah, yeah. Okay, so these go on the second floor. So some more Quidditch robe displayage. Displayage? Is that a word? It is now. Displayage over on the side. And we've got some more places here to put some more displays and some more cool Quidditch stuff. So got a chest here. What are we putting in the chest? We have got a bludger, which has disappeared in there, and some quaffles. So let's rearrange this so we got a quaffle on the bottom, bludger, and then a quaffle. And that way we can see the quaffle, the bludger, sticking out the top. We get another mannequin with a blue, with a raven. See, look, it's blue, a Ravenclaw robe. Why are they grey downstairs? Am I just completely misinterpreting this? It just seems very odd to me. I'm going to move on eventually, but we'll focus on building and try not to get things wrong. Another display, this time for some more brooms. We've got a black one and a brown one with different ornamentation on them. They look very slick and fancy. And a sign which says, feel free to test fly any of our brooms. Are you insane? Really? Do shops really make that reckless kind of offer? That seems as though it would do mayhem upstairs with people test driving the brooms. Very dangerous. Oh, but it's magical. So I suppose that's okay. This is looking so good. I'm going to try and fix this sticker up, make it a little bit straighter. It's a little bit straighter. We're up to bags number 9. And we get another little leg minifigure. This is got a very smart outfit. This is the Daily Prophet photographer is the official description. I don't know that this guy has got an actual name or character. Well, his character is to stick his camera in people's faces when they don't want it. But I don't think he has a name. So he's got his camera, his flash camera. It's very flash. It's cute. I like it. It's red. It's red, which makes it go faster. So he's got his camera and the flash is ready to go, and he can't stand up with it because he's very tip front heavy. So we're going to have to stick him onto the cobblestones here, and he can take some pictures of Ron, who seems to be quite happy about that at the moment, while we keep building the bricks on the next layer. Pink, 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 grey, pink. Ha! More grey. This looks like a support along the back. And now we get some windows. Got black windows going in, and they're set quite far back, these windows, because we'll talk about the next set of windows as they go on, but I think they're pretty cool. It's so interesting how many different ways you can just do windows just in these Diagon Alley sets. So these are this next set of windows, and these are going to be going on top, and it's like, what do you call the big sash windows, are they? The ones that you can actually push up from the bottom. So this is them, you can slide them up. And I've not put that in very well. There, look at those windows. Oh, they're so awesome. Okay, heading along the top with some brown pieces and some of those brown panel pieces along the back too. More pink, 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 brown along the front, and smooth little framework, brown framework around our sash windows. They're the kind of windows that you expect to see pigeons perched on the ledges outside. I wonder if there's enough room. I think there might just be enough. But there's no studs to attach them to, so they would just slide straight off. Fun. Up the top, there are some newspapers. There are piles of newspapers, just deserted newspapers over there. So this is on the roof, the very roof, and some new window panels, some new window pieces, which are lined with newspaper. How phenomenal is that? So they've been newspapered up so that nobody can peek in, because it's very, very private up here, all of the Daily Prophet stuff. So this is the Daily Prophet's working area, which is, well, maybe just the attic room. More stacks of newspapers. All those newspapers are about the boy who lived. Got some cheese and a rat. So, okay. Obviously, hygiene is not the predominant care factor up here. And another stack of boxes, an open carton over there. This is the grill door to actually get up here, I think. Or to get through? Not certain, but it gives you, well, you know, a door. It's a place to get through. I'm trying to figure out where that works in the big scheme of things. Does that come up from down the bottom? On that side? I think it does. Oh yes, okay, so that is the attic area. This is so good. This looks so fantastic. Chimney coming up the very top in the middle. That looks so good. Okay, what else do we have to put on here? We've got a lantern. So same design that we've seen in the other builds. Obviously, this is the Diagon Alley body corporate approved lighting and some signage or even some advertising going on out here. Got a Hogwarts. These are the Hogwarts flags, I assume. It's got the H on it, Hogwarts flag, and a nice big signpost for Quality Quidditch Supplies itself, I think. It's double-sided. We've seen this design before on some of the other, oh no, it's for the Daily Prophet, on the other shops, and I really, really like it. So it means you can have sign on both sides. So this is over there. That goes over on the side. Here we are, and of course it has to be. This one's bright red. This one's for our Quality Quidditch Supplies. Got Quidditch going down like an enormous banner, like the Quidditch banners. And that goes in the hole at the top. And our signage is all on. It looks so good. Oh, look at all that. Oh my gosh. All right. So we are done here. There is so much going on in here. Look at that area, that working space. That must just be the front entryway for Daily Prophet. And the rest of the Daily Prophet is kind of somewhere that we haven't seen or built further out. That looks spectacular. Oh, they're so different from the other builds and yet same enough that they all tie in so nicely. So this one is actually designed to be able to clip in with the Weasley's Wizard Wheezes because they're the same height. Look at, oh, hold on. That's not a great, the balloons. Oh, it is a good design because you can actually just, oh, I've bent that. Right, lucky we've got some spare black pins, that's good. And we can actually just put the balloons inside when you want to put these back to back and make the weirdest looking mishmash building ever. That's awesome. So this is for storage purposes, so I think that looks pretty awesome. Look at that. Weasley's on one side and the Daily Prophet and Quidditch Supplies on the other side. And you can do the same thing I've already shown you with these other two buildings as well. They're of the same height, so they're shorter than the other ones. And this way you can reduce your storage space or your display space if you want to. So you've got them on both sides. But now we have to see, these take up more than 1 meter in length, which is longer than I can actually demonstrate on the table. But do you know what would be cool? I've just knocked Ginny over. I wonder if we put them like that, it would actually look like Diagon Alley kind of in perspective. Maybe, kind of. No, maybe not. I need to try that a bit more. I'm going to do that in a minute. But instead, let's now try putting these together along diagonally across my table, and they almost all fit into shot. But this is what I wanted to do, because you can put them together and peer down Diagon Alley in all of its cluttered, fantastic, magical goodness. Oh my gosh, now I have to figure out where I'm going to display and store this magnificent beast. And what am I going to build next? Oh, I feel like, you know that feeling you have at the end of a book and I feel grief. I have finished building Diagon Alley, but there are more things to build. So it is time to subscribe. It is time to give the video a thumbs up, and it's time to go and check out one of my other videos because I haven't got a new one at the moment. So this is it. You're done with the new ones. Go and look at an old one, and I'll be back with another one really, really soon. So I'll see you then. Bye.